Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Phoenix Point. Between the last episode and this episode I've gone through and I've just done a little bit of re-gearing on our personnel. The shorts of it are everyone's either using the Bulldog or the Synedrian Dymas laser rifle when they have assault as one of their skills. So we've got rid of all the old Phoenix Point assault rifles. I've also gone through and re-geared some different bits of armour as well, just because it made a little bit more sense. And I've salvaged up all the crap that we had. I've also gone through with the snipers and done much the same. So we've all switched across to the Synedrian sniper rifle. Unless you were already using, where is it? The massive Gauss rifle. Which we still don't know how to make and we still don't know how to do the ammo, but as soon as we have that as an opportunity, we'll be doing that. In fact, let's scrap the Firebird because we're not going to be using the Firebird anymore. It is gone. So gone. We've still got more things that we are manufacturing, of course, so we do need to pay attention to those as they get built, but really there's not a huge amount that we need to concern ourselves with. One other thing I was just thinking before we move on. You're sniper heavy and you're using sniper body, that's fine. I'm tempted to swap this over for the sniper armor, but I like the jetpack. I really like the jetpack. That's the downside of everything that I'm considering. Right, let's bring this in. So this gives us 18 armor minus 1 speed. This gives us plus 1 speed, so we're not going to sacrifice that. No, I think everyone's good with the gear that they've got. We've got a couple more bits that we could salvage up, but we don't need to. In salvaging all that stuff up, we have got 434 resources. We do need more, which is why the Helios 2 is on its way over here. In terms of missions, we've got Prisoner of Ice, which the Tiamat is going to be making its way to. Where's the Tiamat? There it is. So it's going to be flying and exploring over this way. We've got research that we need to complete. I'm actually doing it in my own order. We're going for the Mist Sentinel first, and then we might do one of these. I'll see how that goes. And we have Find Phoenix Base in Western Europe. Now, Western Europe is not actually a huge amount. It's going to be in one of these, I reckon. Maybe just about up here, but we're definitely going to get some exploring done with that. That's going to be the Manticore just as soon as people have healed up. So for the moment, I think we're just going to push on and see what happens. Alright, so trading first of all. We want more materials. We've got plenty of tech, so yeah, this is just a straightforward trade. I'd love to be able to do it with food because we are getting more food, but at the same time, it's worth us holding on to just a little bit. In terms of what we're going to do with those materials, I probably do want another research lab at some point. Which is the research lab? It is that one. So we could get that going. That's going to take up the last of our power. You know what? That's going to be fine until we find the next Phoenix base. I'm okay with that. So in 4 days' time, our research is going to skyrocket. As for you guys, you are a little bit tired. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you back via Europe. And we'll see what we can find. Over here we're going to explore. Over here we're going to explore. Okay, we've got a pants little Synedrian haven up here. With the Tiamat. Let's move them on. And Death is a Highway exploration site. Our operatives have set down beside a ruined highway. There's hundreds of burned out cars and trucks lying all over the place. Nature is busy reclaiming the concrete and tarmac. It looks like people were trying to live here for a while. We should look around. There might be some stuff left over that we can use. Yes, search the area. Our operatives have discovered a small cache of resources in a makeshift shelter between 2 trucks. 500 materials. That's not small. That is a large cache of resources. Yeah, carry on exploring. Mist Sentinel is done. Damage inflicted on Mist Sentinels is increased by 15%. Okay, in terms of the next bit of research, we could do the mine fragger egg, but I think it's probably actually going to be better for us to get advanced mutation tech, because that's going to be instant.
Research complete.
Almost instant. Perceptor head. Okay. That's big on the accuracy. Big on perception. Reasonable amount of armor as well. I like the looks of that. Shadow legs. It's a stealth mutation. Perform a melee kick and daze target if shock round is greater than... Okay. And tentacle torso? That sounds so fun. This is an interesting one. I'm not sure if we'll ever use it. But conceptually, I like all of these. Now, in terms of the mutagens that we've got, that's obviously going to be quite a while before we can do anything with those. We need to get on with trying to capture. So maybe the siren is going to be the best for us to go for. But we're going to put that on the research list, but not do it right now. Or maybe the War Dog helmet. In fact, no, that's just the assault helmet. That's not going to be useful for us. Chiron Autopsy is going to give us some crap. Terra Sentinel is going to give us some crap. Mutog Warbeast, that's one of Anu's ones. I mean, they're researching that at their own rate. So I think, actually, it's either going to be Colonies or the Siren. And I think we'll go for the Siren. One day, 14 hours. Let's barrel through that. Elite training constructed in Haven Fort Escort. Alright, what did we get over here? Fort Ioke. What have you got? You've got... Yeah, we're not gonna get any more engineers. Let's start exploring Scotland, Ireland, and England. I would say Wales, but I mean, there's never going to be anything in Wales. In fact, while that's going on, let's see how the healing is going. Nearly done with healing, and then we can send these guys back out. Okay. Titan's Grasp. It's an exploration site. This site is the location of the Titan's Grasp, an unsettling surrealist sculpture created by the artist Victoria Gutierrez. Apologies if I've mangled that name, I probably have. Hewn into a steep cliff and decorated with swirling patterns of onyx and lapis lazuli. It was the artist's masterpiece and also her downfall. Claiming that the voices she heard were real, Gutierrez killed herself after completing her work. A suicide note consisting only of a single word scribbling over and over. Yukot. Can't imagine that being an anagram of anything. Turn it into a place of worship. There's a great deal to be learned from the visions of Victoria Gutierrez, not only because of what she saw, but because of how it affected her. We must learn to see as much as she did, or more, without letting it destroy us. Anu like us a little bit more. That's all good and everything, except they're already at 100%, so we're not going to get anything better from that. Right, here we want to get an area scan going, and I'm going to actually leave the Tiamat up here, because we know that they're going to be busy with stuff. So while that area scan's going on just for a moment, we'll carry on here. Healing should be done in a second. So nearly done with healing. There we go. Crew of the Manticore are fully healed. Where, oh where, are we going to send them? we do still have a couple of things to explore down in South Africa. Or, in fact, no, Africa as a whole, not even just like South Africa. So we could bring them down this way. Do we have anything closer this way that we could try moving towards? Oh, we've got a bunch up here in Asia. Yeah, let's stick to the closer ones just for now. Yay! We found a Phoenix base. Okay. So that Phoenix base is in Ireland of all places. PHB 1. Right, we're going to get all of these repairing. This is going to take quite a lot of resources. If we start with the satellite uplink, then that'll give us, in 3 days' time, another scan ability. Okay, that's not too bad. We've got plenty of space for other things that we can put out. In terms of what we want here, I think I'll wait until we've got other options before I start deciding. We're probably going to want an access lift, actually. Just in case everything goes wrong. Now, we haven't actually been attacked yet, but access lift always is sensible. There's already an access lift there. Can I cancel that? Well, we've got an extra access lift. I mean, it just cost me resources. It's not like we're low on resources. Probably a training center would make sense. In terms of things that can be traded... Oh, yeah, they've got nothing there. If we come down here, then we can do some trading. Because we have so much food. You can start exploring down here. Carry on trading. Where is going to be next? Down here? Yeah, I guess it probably is. That area scan hasn't yet reached anything interesting. Over here, you can come this way. Right, doing more trading. $597. I think we can do better. And this is a long way to go for all the materials and stuff. We've got plenty of other things we could do around here as well. I'll go to this one as well in a second. But really, we're looking to drain as many of these as we can, just to even out our balance sheet. Okay. So back to bases. PHB 1. We'll pretend that I didn't do that. I mean, complete mistake, of course. Training center. Yeah, that's what we're going to want. We're probably going to want... No, we'll wait until the energy generator itself is finished before we start doing anything there. You, seeing as you're all the way over here now, North America is going to be the next Phoenix base, but we'll carry on exploring over here. We just reached somewhere. Yes, we have. Let's do this trading that I was talking about before. We have so much food. Okay. Carry on exploring. Let's go check on the Tiamat. Oh, new thing to explore. Fire from the sky. New Jericho. A sudden fire is threatening to engulf New Jericho's training facilities. Commander Kun already has her best people trying to put it out, but the blaze is unusually powerful. Let's help out. They're not Synedrian, so... With the help of our operatives, the fire is eventually put out. An investigation reveals its cause, a strange balloon-like creature that drifted down out of the sky. The guard shot it, and it exploded into a substance similar to napalm. Commander Kun shakes her head. What kind of world has this become? Everything is hostile. Everything is disgusting. By way of thanks, she shares some data that the Haven's been collecting. Okay, so we get some research. But everyone is a little bit hurt. Rather than just sitting, tolerating that, I think I'll take these guys back to base quickly. I think this is going to be the closest one.
Research complete.
There we go. The siren autopsy is done. So the siren is named after its bone-chilling screech, which has psychic as well as sonic components. It incorporates human and myriapoda genetic information, resulting in a particularly gruesome monster. However, its mind control abilities are its most terrifying characteristic. In order to understand more about its mechanisms, it's imperative that we capture and study a live specimen. This could be the key to understanding the whole structure of the Pandoran symbiotic collective. So 9% arthropod, 8% myriapoda, 23% human, and 60% unknown. Function is leadership and abduction and close combat. I mean, that's a multifunctional tool if ever I saw one. Can directly control an enemy with low will, especially after attacking by virus or psychic scream. Acid injection, slashing blades, viral infection, and psychic scream. Yep, that's pretty good. Okay, it's telling us to do the colonies next. I think we're probably going to want to do that because it will lead us towards hopefully being able to capture. So in the meantime, you're exploring and you're on your way. Over here we have a potential for a new infiltrator. I think we'll leave them alone. We've got space for, whereabouts are they? There we go, for 5 more soldiers, but we don't need to be doing that.
Construction complete.
More research is done. There we go. Flowers for the Dead. Exploration site. Our operatives have set down on the edge of town, abandoned and picked clean long ago. The nearest building appears to be a crematorium. The back room is piled up with bodies, as if people brought their dead to the place and just left them here. Pink, meaty flowers are growing from the mummified corpses, swaying even though there's no wind. Yeah, let's search the crematorium. Looks like this is the only place that didn't get ransacked, probably because of the nauseating smell given off by the flowers, which is so intense it actually makes our operatives retch. This is why everyone should wear their helmets. Actually, keep yourself isolated from the environment. That's a far more sensible thing to be doing. We've got a new site over here, so let's carry on moving. You're still on your way back. You've just made it to here, so carry on exploring. Right, you guys are going to be resting up for a moment. We don't really want to trade for any tech. Carry on exploring, start exploring. New Jericho has finished satellite uplink research technology and started their armor-piercing stuff. Ooh, juicy. Exploration site. Our operatives have discovered a former Phoenix Project site. An advanced genetics lab intended to replace some of the Phoenix Project's aging research infrastructure. It was shut down in 2019 and sold to a startup that produced 5G-compatible automated juice presses. Wow. I mean, that's completely over the top. 5G-compatible automated juice presses. There's nothing left of the Phoenix Project equipment that was sold along with the lab, but the half-finished executive relaxation area that was being built in 2030 when the company's stock crashed is easy to dismantle. There's also crates of unsold juice packets, which oddly enough seem not to have expired. I'm not actually that surprised about that. I mean, if it's packed correctly, that stuff will probably keep forever. We don't have any more places to look at over there, so for now, we're just over this side. Okay, we've got a scavenging site. This is, of course, going to be our Midland team. So it's going to be imperative we actually take advantage of the training. That's the other thing. I spent some of our Phoenix SP just to make sure that... Let's get that confirmed. Just to make sure that we had people able to carry the equipment that I had reloaded them with. Right. So you've got surprise attack. Attacks from behind gain shock value equal to 3 times the damage dealt. It doesn't say anything about needing to be in stealth for this. So if I'm going to increase your speed just a little bit, I think that makes sense. And we'll give you one more willpower. I don't know how the deployed decoy works, but I'm assuming it'll take willpower to actually activate. And Dan over here, the action point cost of medkit, stimpaks, and the robotic arm is reduced by 1. That's really good, especially because we know the robotic arm is pretty damn awesome. And we'll get them. Yeah, we'll get both of these. Actually, in terms of equipment, that gives a bit of accuracy. That gives a bit of accuracy. That gives a bit of accuracy. It's quite well armoured. That reduces accuracy. That increases it, but we'd lose the arms if we did that. That gives 10%. That gives 10%. So there's no point in us switching across to the helmet, other than for the increased perception. It would be nice to give you a turret. Oh yeah, because that's just deployable, isn't it? Although we've got no real ammo for it, which is a bit of a shame. But that's fine. Taking a turret out, not going to be a problem. Yeah, I think you're as good as you're going to get. Everyone else, it's going to be a case of hoping that they do something useful. Let's get in and see how they cope. I'm really glad we're still using our Manticore. I'd hate to retire it because it's a perfectly functional ship. Sorry for the slight loading glitch if you saw that there. That was down to the fact that we had a really, really janky frame rate once we got into the mission. It looks like it's still getting a little bit of jutter, but it's probably just because of the amount of stuff that's rendering on screen. Okay, so in terms of where we're going, we've got a mist sentinel that we can see. It looks like we've got a whole bunch of different things over this side. So I suspect we're going to be moving up and then kind of round to try and protect things.
Channel
So let's start with
Heading
that.
out. Target in sight. Moving to position.
Oh, what have we got? We've got, yeah, just Arthrans, who are stabby, explodey, poisony, and they've got no armor on their heads. Well, no armor on their heads means if we're right up close, we can almost obliterate them with the Dynamos. Right, how are we going to want to do this? Let's move you up. So we've got grenades in. They've got grenades, we've got grenades. I'm going to bring you round to here. Other infiltrator, maybe maybe to the front. And very much with the remaining guys, it's going to be about where we can fit them in. Knowing that these guys have got grenades, I don't want to push too hard too fast. Because otherwise we're just going to end up getting ourselves exploded. Oh, and if they're grenading everything up above, they're going to destroy the grounds, and we're just going to lose the boxes straight away. Right, we're getting no materials from this mission. It's only about the experience. Hi! These two might be close enough for us to grenade them together, actually. Alright. So, with the grenades, we could potentially get it on these two. It's not a terrible idea. Potentially get it on these two. Maybe on these two. I mean, it really depends on the scatters. So I think I'd want to do it like this. Where is that going? That was so far off. You should be ashamed of yourself, Spectre. That was pretty terrible.
Standing by.
Yeah, not having the penetration is going to be a pain. We could probably dash you in and you could finish him off. And we could walk you up a little bit and you could get a blast on his face. I think we can probably do a bit better. Oh, actually, can we crossbow you in the face? Not quite. Still not quite. Okay, head is gone.
Comms online. Zooming in.
Oh my word, that was terrible shooting. Okay, that guy is gone. We can put a decoy out as well, which will help with some of this. Let's get a decoy there. I mean, the shotgun does quite a bit of damage. Sorry, not shotgun, the crossbow. And shooting from behind, getting that daze. I think that's actually pretty good.
What's our plan?
Okay, between the two of these, I have a terrible plan. Oh my god, this is such a terrible plan. We're going to charge down. We're going to kill both of them. And then we're going to charge back.
No rest for the wicked.
So we can totally get
Pushing on.
close enough to kill this guy in one go.
Ready to fire.
Because with an unarmored head, you know what? This guy's a bigger threat.
That was a kill.
And then we're going to dash back out of that
Channel
with
open.
our extra willpower. He's stunned, so he's not going to be very effective at all.
No rest for the wicked.
And I'd love to get you back behind that cover as well. So we've still got enough for one dash. I think overall that's a reasonable like set of compromises that we've done. If we move up here, you're going to be best taking this thing out, aren't you? Do we not have any ammo for this? I thought we had charge loaded. I must have been mistaken. That's frustrating, but that's fine. I thought we'd put a turret on you as well, but maybe we didn't. I don't want to get people too close to each other because of the whole grenade issue. Alright, come this way. We'll figure it out. Okay, so decoy. Oh, ignores the decoy. There goes the decoy. Those guys can be grenaded. Talk about messing up the plan, though. That is not great. Okay, so I want this to land pretty much bang on this guy's feet. Okay, hurt the launcher arms a little bit, but did basically nothing else.
Channel open.
Which is going to be very problematic. Do we have the accuracy to take this out? I reckon we do. Oh, come on. No. There we go. Out of ammo, out of action points.
Comms online.
Terrible, terrible situation to be in. Okay, if we step to here, we can probably kill this guy. You can dash once to here and have a go at him. So I'm trying to do this in a sensible order. So you dash in. Can you see without shooting your friend? Yes.
Target hit.
A little bit of damage makes all the difference. Now from here,
Steady.
go for the one that's a bit further back.
That should have gone better.
That's alright.
one down.
That's not giving you enough to dash out. So we're going to have to
Standing by.
finish the other guy off.
Enemy down.
Okay, this is not going super terribly. It's not going well. So we're definitely going to take a grenade or 2 swings with a stabby thing. Two swings with the stabby thing. Or one swing with the stabby thing. Yeah, as I thought, no
choice
resources are
but
going to be
going.
available for us. You need to heal up, and that's all you can do, really. I suppose we can try bashing. Bash and then move away. Do we need to? No, we'll just bash him in place. 0 damage. Yeah. Okay, killing this guy will be shooting him in the face.
On my way.
Is that not going to do as much as I thought it would? Okay, someone else is going... No, actually. 214 damage. What? Oh, wait, that's in total. Yeah, that's in total. That's better. I understand.
On him.
Okay, we want to get a grenade on this guy. Which is going to mean moving round slightly.
Here goes.
Be a better grenadier. Awesome! That is most definitely being a better grenadier. Right, he's going to die.
Ready
We can
to engage.
just about see this guy over here. I really want to shoot that arm, though.
Target missed.
We have hit the arm a little bit. It's just not really going to be enough. Okay, so he's going to move a bit closer. I'd like to get as far away from him as I can. Over this side. Reload. And if we get 2 spaces forwards, I'll put a decoy out. And you... We could get a spider drone out. And then... I'm not sure where best to put you, actually. I kind of want you to be far away from everything. Let's put you over this side. So he dies. What's he going to think of the spider drone? Punt. That's what he thinks of that. Oh, jeez. Alright, well, you're getting grenaded, mate. Oh, that was such an epic punt.
What's our move?
You're going to shoot this guy as much as you can in his face. In his arm as well. But mostly his face. Okay, that was a bit pants.
Reloading.
Don't worry, we've got plenty of other people that can try and save you from this bad situation.
Ready for action. Confirming target.
Just with so much armor, we might be able to go for the head actually. How the hell is that shooting the pincer? Pretty much wherever we shoot it, this thing is going to die. Oh my god, if we hit... Yeah, so it's definitely going to die. Let's make sure it's gone. Get the extra experience for our infiltrator, who is now out of ammo completely. In fact, so heaviest weapon. Heaviest weapon. And we're going to have everyone like get ready to charge in on this thing, I think. That's fine. You'll be able to get close enough to give it one bash.
Channel open. Moving to position.
You'll be able to get close enough to give it a bash. You might be able to get close enough to give it a bash.
Advancing.
You're going to grenade it. Okay, not quite close enough to give it a bash. It is preparing, so we're going to have to do what we can this turn. Can you get that on there? Just about.
Comms online.
That was not a great
Let's try this.
great thing to be doing though. Actually, what we can do is we can get everyone just on the edge of where the mist is going to be, and then have them all charge in and clobber it. That'll be plenty fine. Doesn't matter if it activates one turn. I think these guys are all out of range.
Standing
Yeah, get as close as you can. And you're going to come up here. Yeah, not a
Receiving
problem.
loud and clear.
Okay, in we go. One damage. So powerful. So strong. $34 damage. You get 3 swings at it. Everyone's just stepping in to clobber this thing to death. Actually, I'd like you to get the kill if possible. Head is the least armoured. Alright, not amazing with all those grenades, but that could have gone a lot worse, so I don't mind the little bits of injury that we got. Especially given how inexperienced our team was. Okay. Poison crossbow quiver. That's kind of interesting. The team is a little bit injured. In addition, we have some people who can't fully re-gear. So that's you re-geared. And yet, that VDM can't be re-geared fully. But what we can do is do that. And that's much better. Yeah, you do have a turret. So why could you not... I guess you can't put it out unless it's full of ammo. Okay, well that's good to know. Right, in terms of level ups, Dash is so useful. 1, 2, 3, 4. You are now infinitely more useful than you were. Over here, surprise attack. Yeah, far-sighted. Both very, very cool skills. And will give you a little bit more speed. I'm happy enough with that. And we should... No, you guys are fine. We can do one more exploration site. I think that's probably going to end up being next time, though. We have been going for a little bit. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. If you are enjoying these videos... Oh, jeez. Be sure to let me know. Give a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so. And you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for some more Phoenix Point. See you soon.